This explains why scrolling for 3 hours leaves you feeling nothing but exhaustion. The average person in 2026 is not merely distracted, but biologically trapped in a cycle of diminishing returns. We might believe we are chasing happiness when opening our phones, but neuroscience shows we are actually triggering a mechanism designed for survival rather than satisfaction. This creates a situation where we are constantly stimulated while feeling completely numb. Your brain releases dopamine to make you pursue something rather than because you are enjoying it. This phenomenon is known as reward prediction error and acts as a biological glitch that social media platforms have mastered. Swiping a screen creates uncertainty about what comes next, which spikes your dopamine levels higher than any guaranteed reward could. This utilizes the same psychological mechanics as slot machines, except now the device fits right in your pocket. The average human attention span dropped to just over 8 seconds by early 2025 as a direct result of this loop. We are not actually addicted to the content itself, but rather to the hunt for it. Dr. Anna Lembke launched a major Stanford study in January 2026 that describes the brain as a teeter-totter, balancing pleasure and pain. Flooding your system with cheap dopamine from sources like sugar or daily screen time causes the brain to slam down on the pain side to compensate. This process of homeostasis causes your receptors to downregulate, so you eventually need that high level of stimulation just to feel normal. Stopping the scroll does not return you to a neutral state, but instead drops you into a deficit. The anxiety and irritability you feel is a form of chemical withdrawal rather than simple boredom. Breaking this cycle requires doing the one thing your brain strongly resists, which is absolutely nothing. A dopamine fast is not about permanent abstinence, but simply allows that internal balance to level out. Science suggests a minimum of 30 days is often needed to reset reward pathways, though even short periods of deliberate boredom can help. Removing the constant spikes allows your brain to slowly upregulate your receptors again. Simple things like a walk outside start to feel good again, and conversations become interesting once more. You can only get your joy back by stopping the chase for the cheap version, so your brain can heal itself. Modern technology is often engineered to exploit our deepest biological drives, but understanding the mechanism helps disrupt the effect. You are not broken because you cannot focus, but are simply overtaxed by these systems. Putting the device down to accept the silence does not mean losing out on the world, but actually allows you to step back into it.